After evening, everybody, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona at, almost 7 o'clock. It's about time for Wheel of Fortune. Yes, I'm an old person, and I will watch my Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. But before that, I'm going to talk to you guys. Just got something weighing on my mind. Before I went first, how you doing? How's everything going? You doing good? Been a good person today? Been nice, been, kind, compassionate? Probably. Good enough. Okay, so here's the deal. People are getting mumps. Oh, man. It's like, okay. Why? Okay, so I have friends that are didn't vaccinate their kids. And so like, don't think that I'm trying to be like mean to anybody, because I love those people, and I'm not gonna name them or anything, because I'll name somebody, and if I think they're doing good and they're like nice people, and like shout out to them, but I'm not gonna name somebody that I think is doing something. That's the right way to go about it. Anyway, back to the point. And the anti-vax thing is just a symptom of a bigger issue, which is just the whole anti-science movement. But like, the anti-vaxxers have gotten this like really raw deal, because for the most part they're just parents that love their kids, and they're like scared and they're nervous and they're like freaking out and they don't know what to do, and they hear this thing and they hear that thing, and there's the echo chamber effect, and when they hear something negative, that reinforces their like scared, feared mentality, because we're just monkeys running around with monkey brains. Like, fear is a powerful tool. I've talked about it before, and like, they just it got hijacked. We can thank mostly Dr. Wakefield for that. Or sorry, he's no longer Dr. Wakefield. I think I got that one right. Fact check me. Yeah. So like, and some people are like, I just don't want the government telling me what to do, and I don't, whatever. Like, there's plenty of other motivations, but for like the most part, it comes down to like there's a fear response, and the fear response is like really powerful, and it's overwhelmed. And it's like they use this, and no matter what, anti-science, like flat earthers, use the same tactic, but not the fear tactic, more, but this like, they focus on the one an outside person. The climate deniers will, they will cite the 3% of scientists that disagree with the other 97% that say climate is being affected by man in a significant way. Like, there's always this like, so like, you have the 4 out of 5 dentists, but like, and people think with their dent, like this layer, they're like, well, they're all those other scientists, they're just shills, or they're just this other thing or whatever. And they're like, I have my one dentist over here, and it's telling me that like, that this is the product to use. And you're like, it's like, I understand what you're saying, man, but here's what you're missing. Like, when you're taking your one doctor, your one like quote, your one dentist, and like, he's not saying that you should use this other brand, like, don't use Colgate, use Arm & Hammer. He's like saying, don't use Colgate. You don't need to brush your teeth, because brushing your teeth is for rubes, and your teeth will be just fine without it. Like, that's the level of what it is. It's not like they're giving you a good another option. They're just like telling you that like, this thing is wow, you just don't have to worry about it, or you don't have to. It just doesn't apply to you. Like, it's really dangerous. If you see a consensus of people like saying, hey man, this is a good idea, or this is a bad idea. Like I said, it would seem all the doctors everywhere, except for like a very small minority, and those are like might be suspect at best, all say you should go get a vaccine. You probably should get that vaccine. If like, when the car manufacturer, we don't even trust car manufacturers at all, but when they say, hey, go get your car checked out because there's a recall, we go and get the thing recalled. Like, and that's a car. We're talking about things that are like we take way serious. We have regulations and things that safety protocols in order to keep people safe. Like, it's just really sad when you're saying, like, I'm just going to listen to this one itsy bitsy guy on the side. Like, hey man, the consensus would seem that, like, you're wrong. And it might, hey, I know it's really hard to, I've had to admit that I'm wrong on many occasions, and it can be very, very difficult, but like, it's kind of one of those things that even if you disagrees with your mental outlook, if the evidence is like opposite, it might be time to relook at the evidence that you have. And again, like, I get the fact that we'll go back to the anti-vaxxer thing. Like, I get that they're scared. I get that they're nervous, but like, yeah, bro, you're letting your fear override rationality that will save your child at the end. And not only your child, it's that will save humanity. Like, that's what's going to keep us alive. There's the mumps are back. We almost killed the mumps off, and I wish it would have happened. But hey, well, we'll see. Hopefully people can be better. Hopefully we'll learn. This has happened before. It's happened in Japan back in the day when they first started getting like immunizations for stuff. They went through a period where they were like, oh no, I guess we don't need them, and then radically turned around 10 years later. So hopefully that'll happen here. But I'm just going out there for the church and saying, we believe in science, and the science is backing the whole vaccine thing. So man, go get your kid vaccinated. Do the right thing. Be smart, get them the medicine that they need in order to survive in our modern environment. If we were still hunter-gatherers, it wouldn't matter. Like, because we would be exposed to those diseases anyway, or otherwise, or worse ones, and things that we can't have cures for. So like, really, it doesn't matter. But like, hey man, we have the ability to stop things. So like, why don't we stop them? And that's really about all I got. I hope you all are having a great week, day, month, year, whatever you're at. Remember that I love you, even if you anti-vaxxer kids. I just can't be around your kid anymore because if they get chickenpox, then I got the vaccine when my mom was super in depth with the vaccines. So like, I got the chickenpox vaccine, and I now will, as an adult, eventually get the chickenpox, and it's going to be so bad. But hey, whatever, we deal. It won't be that bad. It won't be any worse than people have it in third world countries or getting shot at, or pick both of those things, whatever. But yeah, remember, I still love you. I love all of you. Be good. Remember, we got to look out for each other, love each other, respect each other, judge each other fairly, because remember, you're just judging yourself. Be good.